Hello friends, good morning. So in this tutorial, of course in this video, I want to talk about Java 8 new features. Are getting the big demand is there in the YouTube area, next even in Amirpet area also. Sir, what are various new features are there in Java 8? Why these new features came in the Java 8 version? These things let me talk. Sir, as the part of Java 8, what topics we are going to cover, or what important topics are there? The first biggest important topic, the most, Java 8, immediately the word will come in the picture. Okay, Lambda expressions. Are you getting the first one? Lambda. In our Lambda mathematics, we can use these symbols, sir. Lambda expressions. This is the most valuable topic, especially in the Java 8. Sir, if I am using the word Java 8, the first word in every student mind is going to be there, Lambda expressions. There are n number of comments for our video. Sir, can you please upload Java 8 new features or Lambda expressions? Like this is the first topic. And after that, sir, a new type of interfaces came. Okay, of course, these are there in the old versions, but the word may be new. Functional interfaces. Are you getting? What is the word, sir? Functional interfaces, which can be used to call Lambda expressions. I want to call Lambda expression, something must be required, some type must be required. That type itself is nothing but functional interface. Anyway, don't worry about that, just aware the words. Next, after that, I will talk about these two things are almost, right? Sir, how to write Lambda expression? Next, and after that, how you can call by using functional interfaces, right? Next, in the interfaces, normal interfaces, right? We can write only abstract methods. We can declare public, static, final variables, right? Every method present inside interface is always public and abstract, whether we are declaring or not. Every variable present inside interface is always public, static, final, whether we are declaring or not. Sir, this rule is applicable until 1.7 version only. But in the 1.8 version, even you can declare concrete methods also inside interface. Those methods are nothing but default methods. Are you getting what those methods are? Default methods. What is a default method? What is the purpose of default method? How these default methods we can declare? I will explain in detail. Okay, don't worry about that. Sir, default methods in interfaces concept. Sir, from 1.8 version onwards, we can declare concrete methods also inside interface in the name default methods. Next, fourth one, sir, even we can declare static methods also inside interface. Are getting static methods also inside interfaces, right? So default methods, and after that one, static methods also. These two are extra things are allowed inside interface from which version onwards? 1.8 version onwards, right? Next, after this, we have to talk about there are some predefined functional interfaces are there. Sir, standard predefined, what is the first one? Predicate. What is the first one, sir? Predicate. Next, second one, function. Next one, do you know, right? Predicate. How to use predicate? Predicate is a predefined functional interface. Similarly, function is also predefined functional interface. Next, consumer. Are you getting? Consumer is also predefined functional interfaces, right? We have to discuss about these predefined functional interfaces. Okay, with Lambda expression, happily we can use these functional interfaces, right? Which methods are there, how you can use, that part I will discuss in detail. Next, after that, do you know, in the C++, I hope you people may aware double colon operator. Regarding the C++, we can use what? Double colon operator, which is also known as what? Scope resolution operator. in the C++ it is there, but in Java it is not there, right? But make sure in the 1.8 version, happily we can use this operator, but it is not a scope resolution operator. The purpose is the different. C++ double colon operator, Java 1.8 version double colon operator, purposes are different, don't map that. Next, what is the purpose of double colon operator? For method reference. Are you getting what is the purpose of? Method reference and constructor reference. Method reference and constructor reference. Method reference and constructor reference by double colon operator. Double colon operator. Okay, you people should aware these things. I will explain in detail. Don't worry about that. What is the method reference, how you can use, what is the constructor reference, how to use double colon operator in Java 8. Next, after completing this, okay, next topic, the most valuable topics are, so whenever we are using Java 1.8, in your mind only two words will come in the picture. The first biggest word, lambda expression. Yes, obviously Java 8 means lambda's expression. The second biggest topic is streams concept. Are you getting what is these concepts are? Streams concept, stream API. Are you getting stream API? So to perform operations on collections, bulk operations on collections will become very easy. In your normal coding, if you are writing 5 lines, 6 lines, 7 lines of the code, just you can write by using stream only 1 line. So to write more readable, maintainable, concise code by using streams concept, wonderful, beautiful concept, sir. It is, sir, whenever we are using Java 8, only two words in every person's mind. One is lambda expression, second one is what? Stream API. Most valuable concepts, sir. Of course, my favorite topics, sir. Now, the next topic, sir, we have to talk about date and time API. Are you getting? A new date and time API concept came to handle date and time values very easily, sir. This date and time API introduced by Joda.org. Are you getting something like our Joda Akbar in the cinema movie is there, right? Just Joda Akbar date and time API, Joda.org. These people introduced it. That's why it is also known as Joda API. Remember this one. So that's all. There are several other topics are there. Have you observed? So these are the new features what came at the part of 1.8 version. Have you observed? First we require to talk about what? Lambda expressions, functional interfaces. Next, in the interfaces, a new addition, default methods of you can declare what is the purpose, what is the static methods, and after that we will talk about predicate, function, consumer like predefined functional interfaces, how we can use these things with lambda expressions, and then double colon operator, how to use method references and constructor reference by using double colon operator. Next topic, stream API. Most valuable concepts are stream API. Next, date and time API, which is also known as Joda time API, right? Sir, these are the topics what we require to discuss. Yeah, the part of this video series. Are you in a position to understand, right? Sir, if any person asking, sir, can you please explain or can you please tell what are new features came in the 1.8 version? This content itself is an important question for the interview room. Can you spell out, sir? What are various new features? Immediately you have to tell. Lambda expressions. Next, functional interfaces. Default methods and static methods inside interface concept. Predicate, consumer, function, like double colon operator, stream API, Joda time API, like you should be in a position to tell. Okay. But anyway, sir, I'm telling directly. These are the things we require to discuss. These are the things which came as the part of Java 1.8 version. But what is the speciality of this Java 1.8 when compared with the previous versions, right? So, do you know, first version of Java came in 1996. You know, right, Java 1.0 version came in the 1996. But now 2017, almost around, do you know, right, 21 years, 22 years before is nothing but Java came. So, in the 1.0 version, 1996, the programming area, 2017, the way of writing the program completely should be changed. So even hardware improvements are there. Next and after that, software coding styles got improved. That's why, sir, here Java 1.8 version, more focus is nothing but, sir, only three things, sir. Remember that. Sir, why this Java 1.8 version came in the picture? What their main intention when compared with the last releases, right? Sir, do you know Java 1.0 original version, 1.1 version, minor version. Remember, Java 1.0 is the first major version, sir. Next, 1.1 is the minor version. But whenever we are introducing, of course, Java 1.2 came, it is once again major version, sir. Your collection framework, n number of features came in the 1.2. Next, 1.3 version, 1.4 version, minor versions only. Small chota concepts got introduced, right? But 1.5 version, wow, wonderful versions are this is. N number of new features came. If you observe the n number, several features came. For each loop, annotations concept, where arg methods, enum concept, like there are several new concepts, including your generics also, auto boxing, auto unboxing, like n number of features came in the 1.5 version, right? Next, 1.6 and 1.7 version, not that much major versions. 1.8 version, once again major version, sir. In the 1.8 version, what the Java people, okay, priorities. Sir, why Java 1.8 change? Java is required to change in the 1.8 version. What their priorities, right? Sir, just observe all these things, whatever the topics are used, main intention is for three objectives, right? What is the first objective? Remember that. What is the need, or what is the first one, sir? The first objective of Java 8 version is to simplify programming. Are you getting? What is the first one, sir? To simplify programming. Okay, sir, very easily we have to write the code. Very easily, with very less code, we have to meet our requirement. Very concise code is a very maintainable, more readable, concise code I require to write. Sir, some people or Oracle people, of course, Java people gave a bit importance for this. Sir, it's very simple. Any new version, major intention is to simplify the way of writing the code only. The programming simplification only, new versions, sir. Have you remembered whenever we introduced, whenever Nokia first mobile came, this much size mobile will come. If you want to hold that mobile, you have to take very carefully, right? Just like our briefcase or something like that. But slowly, mobile sizes got changed. Next, do you know, even that much size mobile also, just for to receive the call, to make a call. No extracurricular activities. But these days, if you observe our phone, do you know, with the phone, you can do anything. Sir, if the smartphone is there in our hand, then obviously, do you know, total world is there in our hand. That much, sir, improvements came. The same way, the main purpose of new version is, sir, to provide easiness to the programmer. Are you getting? More convenient, more features. So that's why whenever new version coming is nothing but we have to give red carpet welcome for the newer versions, because the newer versions are coming, okay, to simplify our programmers' life only. Remember, but I observed most of the programmers, you know, most of the people won't digest new features, won't accept new features. So new features came, once again we require to learn. It's a bit difficult, like the people are going to feel. So once you habitize to using new features, then the easiness, more convenience you people are going to get. That's why, so new version, always we have to give red carpet welcome. Remember that, because main intention of newer versions, what is the main intention of newer version? To simplify programmers' life, to provide more features only. Clear for all of it? So even Java 8 also, main intention is you have to write more concise code, more clean code, more maintainable code. For that purpose only Java 1.8 version came, sir. First thing. Next, second one, very important, sir. Do you know the main intention of Java 8? We are using Lambda expressions. For which purpose we are using Lambda expressions? Observe that very carefully, sir. Sir, I have one doubt. Java is object oriented or procedure oriented language? Java is object oriented programming language only. Remember, everything is an object or is a class. Everything inside a class, everything we have to treat as object only, right? It's not procedural oriented programming, it's not function oriented programming, right? But in the function oriented programming or procedure oriented programming, n number of benefits are there. Those benefits we are missing in Java because of object oriented nature. Do you know, of course, whatever procedure oriented programming is doing, all those things we can do inside Java by using OOP, object oriented programming, right? But in easy way we have to do that. With the less code we require to do that. Okay, so to enable functional programming in Java, to get the benefits of functional programming in Java, this 1.8 version came in the picture. For that, these Lambda expressions introduced, sir. Are you able to understand, right? So second intention this Java 1.8 version is to enable functional programming in Java. It doesn't mean Java is the functional programming language, sir. Still, after 1.8 version also, Java is object oriented programming only. Just we are getting the benefits of functional programming in the form of Lambda expressions. Is it clear for all of it, sir? Java is the object oriented or functional oriented, sir? You have to use the word object oriented programming language only, but we are getting benefits of functional programming by using what? Lambda expressions. Okay, but what is Lambda expression? How you can write Lambda expression? What benefit we are going to get? That part slowly I will discuss, right? So second, to enable or to utilize okay, functional programming benefits. Are you getting? To utilize functional programming benefits in Java. Benefits in Java, right? This is the second advantage, right? So to simplify programming, second one is to utilize functional programming benefits in Java. Okay, 1.8 version came, of course, Lambda expression, functional interface, all those things came for the same purpose, right? Next, third reason why Java changes in the 1.8 version, because the style of coding is going to be changed, sir. Okay, traditional code and with Lambda expression, the way of writing the code is completely new syntax, different syntax is going to come in the picture. What is the main other reason? These days, if you are buying a computer or laptop, if you want to take dual core, octa core, these kind of things are very common, sir. Okay, dual core, octa core, multi-core processors. So this Java not utilizing the benefits of multi-core processing. Are you getting? Multi-core parallel processing. Java, old earlier versions of Java is not that much compatible, right? Sir, to get the benefits of multi-core processors in the Java 1.8 version, parallel programming came in the picture. Parallel processing came in the picture in the form of parallel streams. Are you getting? So to get the benefits of, so newer upgraded things in the hardware world to compatible code, for writing compatible code in Java, these newer versions came. So to enable parallel programming. Are you getting? To enable parallel programming in Java or parallel processing in Java, sir, Java 8 came in the picture. Are you getting? Now I can write more compatible code which is going to run on multi-core processors, so that overall performance by default is going to be improved, right? Are you able to understand, right? So what are various new features are there in Java? Next, and after that, what the main intention of Java 1.8 version? Remember, Java 1.8 version main important intentions are just why Java 1.8 version intentions, sir, what their objectives, right? To simplify programming, Next and after that, to utilize functional programming benefits in Java by using Lambda expressions and so on. Next, to enable parallel processing so that my Java program can run on multi-core processors. Overall performance by default is going to be improved. These are the main important priorities related to Java 1.8 version. A different style of coding is there. If you once you are habituated to use 1.8 version, then you never going to use 1.7 version or old versions code, right? Like that, our programming style is going to be simplified. Clear for all of you, right? So very important. Two important questions are covered in this related to this discussion, right? Point number 1. Why Java changes in the 1.8 version? What are the main objectives of Java 1.8 version? To simplify programming. Second benefit is nothing but what? To enable functional programming in Java. Third one is what? To enable parallel processing in Java. Because by keeping these three things in the Java people mind, Java 8 they introduced, right? So that's all. Next, in Java 8, what are various new features are there? Are you getting what new features are there? The first Lambda expression. Next, functional interfaces, default methods. Next, static methods inside interface, predicate, function, consumer, like multiple functional interfaces are there. Next, double colon operator, how to use, stream API, date and time API, dot, several new concepts are there, sir. That's all. Is it clear for all of you, right? So, if you are going to continue my next level videos, you will become obviously masters in these areas, right? Okay. So, that's all. Thank you, boss.